What are the harms of faux engagement?
Well, one of the biggest harms is in fooling yourself that you're further along with buy-in on a particular idea than you actually are, because people aren't engaged in the idea, they haven't felt a part of the idea, and they leave the room where the leader thinks, oh, everything is good, and then the chatter starts to happen in the hallway about, I don't really feel that way, or wasn't that a crazy meeting, and all of that kind of thing. It's debilitating to companies and to organizations.
Well, I think one of the signs of faux engagement is sometimes when you have meeting after the meeting is more important than the meeting, because clearly people are chattering and they feel like they are self-censoring to not talk about their point of view. So they've obviously self-censored or felt like they needed to censor themselves in that particular meeting, and so you end up with enormous numbers of rumors, lots of gossip. The grapevine begins to exert more power in the organization than the formal meetings that you're trying to have in order to make really qualified, good decisions. And so the harms are that that they go outside the context of the engagement and they undermine the actual initiative. So there are all kinds of ways in which things get undermined afterwards.
I mean, there's another story, it's from a number of years ago, but it's one of some of the first work you and I did together, and it had to do with communication and the grapevine. And I was so frustrated that the grapevine was such an efficient and tremendous communication vehicle in an organization. Somebody could load something on the quote grapevine and it would be everywhere instantly. And I would try to communicate about positive things about the business, and you could hardly push it through the organization so it could be heard. And so the problem we tackled is, how could we create a communications system that was loaded with the right information and was as efficient as the grapevine in getting things around? And we did. And some of that is, some of the original learnings that find its way into the first books and this book in the area of communication.